Welcome, children. We will be continuing with the second chapter of Geography, Globe, Latitudes and Longitude. In the last video, we learned about the latitudes and heat zones. In this video, we will be learning about the longitude and how longitude and time are related. We know that latitudes are the imaginary lines that run from west to east. They are horizontal lines. Similarly, longitudes are the imaginary lines that run from north to south. They are also known as meridians. Meridian means the highest position of the sun. And when the sun is highest? Yes, at midday. If you see here, the standard meridian is the prime meridian, which is at 0 degree and divides the earth into eastern and western hemisphere. Now, you know that what are the longitude. Now let us see its characteristics. Imaginary lines running from north to south. One thing very important to remember, they are not parallel as they come together at poles. The value of meridian is always followed by east or west. There are total 360 meridians, 180 degree east and 180 degree west. Very important to understand here, children, that 180 degree east and 180 degree west is same. Now, very important, how longitude and time are related. As the earth turns, the sun appears to move across the sky. This motion gives day and night, and our global time system is oriented to the sun because every day the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. And how is it caused? It is caused by the rotation as the earth rotates from west to east. Places to the east see the sun first and are therefore ahead on the globe. This gives rise to the concept of having standard time also. Scientists have divided the earth into 24 time zones. Why? Because the earth takes 24 hours to rotate, and every country has its own central meridian that passes through it. And also to avoid the confusion, because sun does not shine in all the parts of the world at the same time. One side of the earth will have day and one side will have the night or evening. Now, how the time is calculated of a place. It is very simple calculation, children. Right? Based on this calculation, the difference in the time of different places is calculated. Now let us try and understand. You know that the shape of the earth is spherical. What are the total angles in a sphere or in a circle? It is equal to 360 degrees. Now, we need to understand that for 24 hours, the earth is rotating 360 degrees. So in 1 hour, how much will it rotate? 15 degrees. Right? Now, children, here we are concerned to know the rotation of the earth in 1 minute. So you know that in 1 hour it is 15 degrees, right, from the third point. So in 1 minute, how much will it rotate? So divide 60 by 15. So what do you get? 4 degrees. So this is very important concept that you have to remember, that earth covers 4 degrees in 1 minute. I'm repeating. The earth covers 4 degrees in 1 minute. Now, why I have given you this picture? This picture is to make you understand that the world is divided into the difference of 15 degrees. If you could just make out 15 to 180 degrees towards the east and 15 to 180 degrees towards the west, right? Just to avoid the confusion, right? So there is a difference of 15 degree longitude both toward the east and both towards the west. Now, Time at any location in the world is calculated on the basis of its distance from the prime meridian. The local time is the accurate time for the prime meridian and is called the Greenwich Mean Time. Now, Greenwich Mean Time, that is on the prime meridian, so it is at 0 degree. Now, where it is situated? It is situated at Greenwich in London and is referred to as GMT. Areas on the east of the prime meridian, if you could just see from the picture also. Again, I'm repeating, areas on the east of the prime meridian are ahead of the areas on the west. Each places crosses the sun at different times. Right? Uniformity of the time is also maintained throughout the country, and it is done by determining the standard time for the country. Most countries adopt the local time with reference to the central meridian as the standard meridian of the country, and this helps us to know the local time. Very important to understand again here, children, that Greenwich Mean Time, that is the GMT, or right from which is being calculated from the prime meridian, is the standard meridian for the whole world, and each country also have its standard meridian, which is the central meridian that passes through the country. Similarly, children, this local time in India is also known as IST, right? That is the Indian Standard Time, which is at 82.5 degrees east longitude, passing through a small town, Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh. As India is situated in the eastern hemisphere, so it is always ahead of GMT, that is the Greenwich Mean Time. Now, very important, how do we calculate the time difference between the GMT and IST, that is Greenwich Mean Time and Indian Standard Time? I know many of you might be knowing it, that the difference in the time is 5 hours 30 minutes. But how do we calculate it? Let us go ahead. Longitude at which GMT is situated is 0 degree, that is the prime meridian. Longitude or the standard longitude of India is 82.5 degrees. Now, first thing is that you have to find the difference between the two longitude, for which you have to calculate the difference in the time. So here we have two given values, that is 0 degree and 82.5 degree. We will subtract them. What will be the result? It will be 82.5. Now the concept, Earth takes 4 degrees to move in 1 minute. So for 82.5 degrees, how much time will it take? 340 minutes, right? And when you just divide that 340 by 340 minutes by 24, you would get 5 hours 30 minutes. So, when it is 12 noon at Greenwich, then in India the time would be 5:30 p.m. That is 12. And how much ahead is India of Greenwich? That is 5 hours 30 minutes, and you get 5:30 p.m. Now, this picture is just to show you that where is the IST situated. Right? You observe, what do you observe? Latitude and longitude, right? So you just calculate, this is a picture in which two different latitudes are given. That is the latitude at which Gujarat is situated, and here the Dibrugarh in Assam, which is the easternmost point of the India. Now this is the homework. With the help of the last calculation, please try to find out the difference between the sunrise time, right? between both these states. Though they are situated in the same country, but you would find that there would be a difference of time in the sunrise, because Dibrugarh in Assam is situated to the easternmost point, right? So, how much time sun would take to come to the Gujarat? See this picture. What do you observe? Latitude and longitude together give rise to the grid, right? As you know, both the lines run together, though we have learned them separately, but both the lines, though they are imaginary, they are not seen on the earth, children, right? But for our convenience, we are trying to mark them on the map or on the globe to understand or to find the location of a place. Thus, grid is nothing but a mesh or a combination of parallels and meridians. Again, I am repeating, right, that the grid can only be seen on maps and globe, but there is no such grid on the earth. Grid is like a coordinate system which you learn in maths, and thus it helps to know the exact location of a place. This is a small activity. In this, you have to find the location of the alphabet A, B, C, D, and X. Yes, but it is one thing you have to remember here, children, that while writing the location of a place, latitude comes first and then the longitude. For example, 40° north and 74° west. I hope you have understood the chapter, but children, you will only learn it more when you are going to see the video well and read the chapter. Right? Thank you so much, children. Have a great day.